Hello there everyone, good morning. Sorry, I'm still getting my headphones sorted. Good morning everyone, hope you're doing well. There we go. Making sure that my personal volume monitor is good, and it is. The music is usually the biggest problem. Excuse me. Right, today I have decided, if you've missed the last stream, we flew from Adelaide to Horsham to pick up an NX Cup, this plane here. I overloaded it and it tail struck the ground. There will be a video coming up about this tomorrow where you can actually see the clip of it tail striking. And my thought process on what we're going to do next. Now, in NEOFLY, I have a real week to make a loan repayment. I don't know how long these loan repayments are going to go on for. They're 15,000 each roughly. 15, 30, 45, 50. Hang on, I feel like I've done that wrong. 15, 30, 60, 75, 90 would be 6 weeks. So we're probably looking at least 2 months of repayments, but I do want to get a little bit of a head start on it by doing some freelance jobs. And we're going to try and take as many coastal routes as we can. So that is the plan. That's why I've started off in Mount Gambier. We're going to maybe make our way... Well, it depends where we can go. We might end up going to Robe, Millicent, Mount Gambier, Portland, Port Fairy, Warrnambool. Wait, is it Port Fairy? It is. Alright, I really should bring up NEOFLY here. So, oh my lord. I need to remember to take NEOFLY off satellite view, even though I have it off in the settings. It is not. It is not complying. And as you can see here, it's hooking up my whole computer. Now as it's turning over, once it's finished complaining, I'll load up NEOFLY for you to see as well. There we go. Okay. So now that it's done hooking up, I just want to make sure that it is off. I don't get it. Right, let's load up NEOFLY here so you can see. So we're going to be doing some deliveries, some passengers, whatever we can really, just to make our way across. Now, technically our pilot is still in Horsham. That's Hamilton. Horsham somewhere up here. There we go. So we're actually not too far away from where the pilot actually is, but we're going to be doing freelance jobs today. We're probably still going to chain them the way that we did from Adelaide. I've also set up a new thing. There we go. You can see the whole tablet here of Sky for Sim. And with this, I can start showing you some information on the map and things as well. But for now, NEOFLY is going to be what we want. And the reason we're taking off from Mount Gambier is because it is one of the runways that I know are full tarmac. I don't know about Robe or beach. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So Robe has one. It appears to be a dirt runway. with no fuel, so we'll have to be careful going out there. But we'll probably end up going to Portland, Port Fairy, Warrnambool, if I can. Then we'll probably have to go Cobden. I thought it was Cowden. Or even Casterton. And then make our way. We could probably go to Apollo Bay. And then fly up Torquay. I'm not sure exactly where this is, but from Torquay we'll probably go over to Avalon. And then into Melbourne. We'll see how we go today. I want to make a good amount of money, and then when we're done, we might look at renting an aircraft and doing a flight that way as well. In the loans, we have a $50,000 loan that we can take if we need to, and our next loan payment is $15,000. So yeah, we'll be looking at roughly 6 to 8 weeks of repayments real time on this, but by the time that's done, we should be first officer here, and we can take out a bigger loan, pay this one out, get ourselves a little plane here, maybe even some extra certifications, and that's probably how we will do things. So let's see if we can find a passenger job. This one here is up to Coonawarra. Honestly, Mount Gambier to Coonawarra is a great flight. It's essentially just a straight line north. They're almost completely in line with each other. It's so good. But it comes off the Riddock Highway here just a little bit, but it's not too bad. Coonawarra is also a tarmac. It's also a tarmac flight strip. I think when the game first came out, or when I first started playing it, I'm pretty sure it was dirt, but now it's tarmac. Let's have a look at where else we can go. There's Lucindale, another Lucindale. Wait, hang on. What's CLE? CLE isn't Lucindale. Callendale. Okay. I didn't realize Callendale had an airstrip of any sort. I guess any sort of field could be an airstrip in the country. Could also take illicit cargo. This one here takes us... Ooh, we have a couple of illicit cargoes out here. 628 and 705. So from here, we can fly out from Mount Gambier, hit the illicit cargo, and then we can fly pattern into Portland, which is probably what I will do. I'm going to bring up the... I'm going to bring up the flight charts for Portland because I do want to make a proper pattern entry. I think it's on this tab. I found the website that allows me to look this stuff up. Oop. That appears to be the one. It is. So I will bring this up on the screen for you to see. This is the information about Portland. So we'll be coming in from... hang on. Yeah, we'll be coming in from this way over here. So we will want to put in Pod Ec, Pod EI, and Pod F into our flight plan here. And I'm going to try and be good if it will let us. And once we've done the drop off, we'll climb 2000 as is recommended here. And then we'll come down from Pod F, which is where it says to roughly start your descent. And this is the runway right here. So that is how we're going to do it. We're going to try and do an illicit cargo. And then we will we'll fly pattern in. So we've been live 16 minutes already. I really should get to this. Alright, I think both fuel tanks are... Yep, they're both pretty full, so we'll just let that go. We'll get the battery on. Master battery. There we go. I'm going to turn on the nav light here so that it knows that we are here. Let's go to the flight plan. So what I want to do, what was it? Pod Ec. Enter. Add another en route waypoint. Then we want pod EI. EI. What? No, that is not what I want. Remove that one. Insert after. There we go. That's how you do it. Pod EI. And then pod F. Oh, it appears to be considering our destination as the other one. Why pod? There we go. Can I get rid of that one there, please? Thank you. Alright, so now I'm going to have to add in another one. Insert after. Papa, Oscar, Delta, Echo, India. The origin is... Oh my lord. It is making me jump through some hoops here. I'm supposed to be doing all these things. Alright, pod EI. So I want to add in a pod ec. This is why you should do things the right way. And then pod EF afterwards. This here needs to be at 19. Okay. This one here needs to be at 1950, and these ones here are at 2000. And then we're going to use our tablet on my other monitor to show where that is. So I'm going to bring up NEOFLY and I'm going to take the illicit cargo drop. I also need to connect the tablet to NEOFLY as it is not at the moment. Because of the fact that we are running freelance, I don't think we need to worry about the weight either, which is really cool.
Pilot from dispatch. We need your help to deliver some goods. Don't worry, we're told it's just pizza.
Right.
Transporter, loading has started. Stand by.
Here we go. Use the action button to start the mission. I already have. So we're going to add a way... Oh, I want to start from Mount Gambier. At the waypoint there.
Pizza. I'm kidding. Oh yes, one last thing. I'm going to stay for the flight.
Okay.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to set a general heading in that direction. So we'll need to set ourselves to 185. And we need to stay under 1000. Whoops. The problem when you're scrolling very, very quickly here. Oh, why did I not just do this? There you go. And then we are going to fly 185 until we get out over the drop zone, and then we will enable the Papa Oscar Delta Echo Charlie protocol from there. From there, we want to select our altitude. Let's set our barometer too. Since we don't have ATIS, I can't just look it up. We are going to fly 700. Oh, let's go 800 feet. That is 800 above sea level. And then we want to set the autopilot to be heading at first. and we want to climb at a speed of roughly 500 feet per minute. Nice. Oh, actually, it won't really matter if we don't have the other one on, but we are ready to start taking off. So we're going to turn on the fuel pump, and I actually do need one of these on. I don't remember which one it is, but one of them, if you don't have it on, gives you a little bit of issue in... Oh, we don't have any fuel pump? Whoops. Might help if you turn on the alternator. Oh, and give it some mixture, like some actual fuel.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
I'm still getting very used to this play. Alright, the RPM is pretty good to where we want to go. We're going to tune Mount Gambrel. We want to announce taxi to 18, which is the south facing runway.
Yankee Mike Tango Golf Traffic Cub Crafters Charlie 821 is taxiing to runway 18.
And with that, we are going to follow this yellow taxi line. Once this traffic here gets out of the way, I'm going to follow this yellow taxi line all the way around and back up that taxiway over there. I'm excited. Now, I don't want to move too fast or too slow here. Once we get up off the ground and into the sky, everything should go very, very smoothly. Also, this plane is very good at turning on taxiways compared to the Cessna. The Cessna was pretty... I mean, if you use the rudder, it was okay, but... We're still flying live weather and live time, so it is currently 9:35 AM. So we come up here, we'll have to hold short and then let them know that we are taking off. Hold short, and then we are going to announce that we are taking off to the south.
Yankee Mike Tango Golf Traffic Cub Crafters Charlie 821 taking off runway 18 south departure.
But honestly, if you were doing an illicit mission, also give it one stage of flaps. If we were doing a real illicit mission, you wouldn't let them know you were taking off. Beheading the autopilot? What? I'll do what I want. Oh, I also just realized we had a passenger job to Poland in Skyfall Sim as well. It's showing me where it is. Alright, as we line up onto the piano keys. Right behind the numbers here, let's do our checks here real quick. Just looking at the fuel, it looks good. Our lights are on, the fuel pump doesn't need to be on anymore because we already have some pressure in there. Let's set the throttle on, sorry, the propeller to maximum RPM as is indicate. I actually went and read some of the handbook, believe it or not. And yeah, it says to get the propeller and the RPM at full as you are taking off, so. Here we go. Cubcrafter taking off runway 18.
Fly safe and follow the client's instructions perfectly.
Alright, we're up in the air. I'm going to enable the autopilot now. It should be doing the vertical speed. Take out some of the throttle. Actually, I don't even think I need all the propeller. Then we'll still have to take out some of the throttle anyway. We're going a little bit too fast. There we are, 800 feet. As we fly right over Mount Gambier here. Looks like we'll be flying right over my old house. Alright, on Sky4Sim, it's saying that our tracking is a little bit too far to the left here. So I am going to just set our heading a little more this way. And then we should meet up with the line before we get to the drop zone. Alright, let's see if we can see the old house. I'm also still being pushed quite a bit right to left. Alright, let's see if we can see it. We might be slightly too far. Oh wait, no, there it is. Right about there. No, wait, no it's not. I want here. Right there. The grey roof right next to the red roof, right in front of our wing, is my old house where I used to live and record the original Chillainous videos. Right there, back in 2020. Really cool. Anyway, we're going to take in some of the scenery as we come out. I'm still being pushed much too far. So we're going to push ourselves over a little more. As we come across the Valley Lake. And the Blue Lake. So cool. So if you see me zooming in and out, it's usually on the tablet screen. But because I don't tab over, it zooms this as well. Alright, I'm going to zoom into this one here now. So the closer I get to it, the closer it looks like we are to the line. We'll probably have to make a very small adjustment as we are coming out to the drop zone. We're delivering pizza out into the middle of the ocean here. Dude, which ocean is it? Used to live so close and I couldn't even tell you which ocean it is. The way I'm going to set up the flight plan also in Sky4Sim, even though we already have a little bit of one. So you have departure, then I would... I don't know if I can actually add a waypoint here. Because from here I'd really... It says ICAO airport or city. So what if we put in Pod Ec? Yeah, it's not there. So we can't set up a full flight plan on the tablet there. Unfortunate. Luckily, I've already looked at the... Wait, is that's flaps there? Oh my lord. I was wondering where the flaps lever actually was, and it's just there. Cool. Yeah, luckily we've got it all punched into the flight plan over here, and we can just go when we want. Beautiful countryside out here too. It's just unfortunate that... Oh wait, no, we might actually fly right over Port MacDonald as well. Two great fish and chip places there. Oh, now I feel like some deep fried carbohydrates. Beautiful. I'll tell you what, with an autopilot, it feels like we're not doing anywhere near as much work. But if we look here on the map, zoom in here a little bit more. We look here on the map, it says that we'll be going in that way, but we'll actually be coming in from more this direction. But you can see we have the approach all set up here. And Pod Whiskey Hotel is used for go-around procedures on 08, I think it is. So coming in from the west. But we'll be coming in from the east so we can ignore Podwa. We go back over to the plane. Last night I was doing some flying by myself, and I was doing a similar flight to this. And I took the line from Mike Tango Golf Sierra India through Mike Tango Golf Sierra Charlie, and then on top of that even came in Wipeout via, I think I came in via Whiskey Echo. Oh, it might have been Whiskey Golf. No, Whiskey Echo, Whiskey Delta, and then came through Echo Charlie, Echo India, Echo Foxtrot. So I did a full pattern entry, and it was kind of cool. Took a long time though. That's why I usually prefer going straight in. I have a feeling you're not watching in live time if you're saying yum pizza now. That was nearly 10 minutes ago at least. Maybe. I did say deep fried carbohydrates recently, but I more meant like fish and chips. Or the chips, really. Alright, we're starting to get very close to the line on Skyfall. Oh my, we are actually on the line. I'm going to set heading for 185 again. As I zoom in closer and closer here on Sky for Sim, here we go. You can see here now we are to the right of the line, but as I zoom out, we are now on the left, right, left, right, left, right. So I'm going to start just tracking 185. Maybe it'll push us a little. It already looks like it is pushing us towards the line a little more. As we are flying over Port MacDonald. Oh, just realized that this is covering the everything. There it is. Port MacDonald, very quiet town. Some beautiful lighthouses out here as you go all around here. And I believe my band filmed a film clip right here. I think it was there. It might have been down the road a little more, but it was around this area. Yeah, now we're to the left of the line again by a lot. So what was I at before? 195? I'm just going to go 19 and we'll have to just keep an eye out for it. Sky for Sim's a little dodgy anyway. As you zoom out more, the further you are away from the line, so let's have a look at our fuel. We are on the left tank right now, so it's now at 10. Let's swap over to the right fuel tank. Now it'll start using this fuel here. We have plenty of... Oh, Jesus. We have plenty of fuel for this flight. So I'm not too worried about running out. It's just more of a time thing. And I have plenty of it today, at least as far as I'm aware. So we are currently tracking 187, so we might... And I'm seeing that again in Sky for Sim here. You can see here at the top of the tablet, it says that we are tracking 188. So the further we go round 200, the further around we're going this way. Counterclockwise on the map. As you can see here, as I zoom in here, we get closer and closer to the line as well. But we'll see the drop zone before that. And as you zoom out, you can see how much further... That looks like I'm well off the line, but as we zoom in, it looks like it gets much, much better. Nope, remove that waypoint. Getting quite close to the drop zone now though, within maybe 4 nautical miles. If we look behind us, Port MacDonald back there is just a blip on the horizon. What kind of pizza party are they having if we're like heading out here? I'm not too sure. And once we find the thing, we'll have to fly straight. Oh, excuse me. We'll have to fly straight just for 30 seconds. Actually, I don't even think it is 30 seconds. Oh my lord. Sorry, I'm hiccuping a lot. I don't think you even have to fly straight for 30 seconds. I think you just have to fly straight for... I'm even not sure how long it is. How's our fuel tank looking? We're guzzling it a little bit. Gonna pull out the mixture a little. That way we're not using as much fuel. We'll lose a little bit of speed because of it. But I don't mind that either. Then once we get over to our drop zone, wherever it is, on my NEOFLY, it says that it's more over this way. So I'm going to turn this way a little more. And hopefully we should see some bright orange smoke very soon. Oh my. Well, that's where we're dropping off the pizza. So it looks like I made the right choice to start tracking this way instead. Just turn slightly that way there so that we hit over the middle of the ship. Let's get out the drone cam. I want to detach it from the plane. That's how you do it. Oh wait, no, that's how you attach it to the plane in a different way. There we go. Speed up. Here we go. Let's go have a look at the ship. I feel good enough about leaving the plane where it's at. So this is the ship. Why has it got so many like vectory things on it? Weird. But as we are flying in here, looks like I'm gonna have to make some adjustments here. Oop. Turn quite heavily right over the top. That's the wind doing that, by the way. And it looks like we are going to be flying now right over the top of the cruise ship.
Drop zone. I'll drop the pizza. Fly straight for 30 seconds. Don't mess with me, okay?
That is a luxury cruise. You would not see that around this area.
Pizza delivered.
Transporter, I have confirmation that the pizza has been received. You can land at any airport.
Cool. So from here, we are going to fly direct to Pod Ek. As we switch over to Nav instead, it will then take us straight over to Pod Ek. From here, I might want to start considering going up to the 2,000 feet that the patent entry requires us to. We'll wait until we do this U-turn. I also forgot to change my lights to red to signify others that I am recording or streaming. There we go. We are now tracking that navigation. So now we can set up the vertical speed to be 500 feet. And we'll start giving it some more fuel. Actually, we'll give it some more prop. And there we go. We are now tracking wheat. I hope they enjoy their pizza. Also, the fact we're not actually that far out. It says that we are in the airways of Australia still, and we're going to cut across a point where it says that we're not. So technically we're flying internationally because we're leaving Australia and then coming back to it. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, this is what I am talking about. This line here is the state line. So this one here is the state of Victoria to here. This one here is South Australia. So technically, as we see here, this one here says Australia. Ooh, you can't see it there. It says Australia right here. So we've just left Australia technically. According to this anyway. So actually it'd be interesting to see what these ones here are. That one there is considered Tasmania. This one here is Tasmania and Victoria. Wow. So technically this is Tasmania. Oh, it says Flinders Council. No, it is still technically Tasmania. So. Sorry, that just really piqued my interest there for a moment. Let's have a look at our flight plan before I get too distracted with much else. Actually, I want the map. So as we get into Echo Charlie here, you can see that we're going to take a very sharp left turn. Also, my propeller is going pretty crazy now, so we can actually drop back the prop. And we'll stay at 2,000. It'll bleed off a little bit of speed. How are we doing on fuel here? We're just about at 10 here. And we're at 10 there. So we'll swap over in... How long do we have here? We have 19 minutes until we reach Echo Charlie. I could set up for a direct in instead. That would probably save a lot of time. Because you got 19 minutes to here, but then who knows how much longer through here. If we come in through this way though, then we can just park up at the gates, which is, sorry, at the parking, which is this side of the airfield. It's not this side, so. So we have 20 minutes of flight. We have someone out there in, we have Langer in Cadbury. I don't know what a Cadbury is, besides a delicious chocolate. They are taking off though. So we have 18 minutes of flight, roughly, at the moment. 44 nautical miles. I could quickly set up an approach to fly straight into Waipop. And we'll save a little bit of time that way. I'm not really too fussed though. I'm just enjoying not having to manually fly everything. And the coastal views are always beautiful as well. I say looking at the screen. There we go. Coastal views. Well, I enjoy just taking my hands off the controls. I'm just so relaxed right now with all the views and the everything. How much was this mission going to pay? We also don't have to pay runway fees here either because we are playing freelance. It's all taken care of, which is very nice. Let's have a look at NEOFLY here. We are going to make $628 from this flight. If we were to do a real illicit job, we might end up making as much as maybe 3,000. Which is pretty cool. Wow, they're climbing quite a bit. Are they actually flying out from Portland? I think we're too far away to see Melbourne. Oh, they're crashing. They've fallen through the world. Okay, the lag said they fell through the world. I always find it so... I was actually flying in Horsham randomly trying out some different aircraft while we took a day off, as I took the time to process the fact that we had just lost a $200,000 plane. And we had someone flying with us for a little while. They were like doing stunts and things around us. I thought that was really cool. I wish I could remember their name. Yeah, we were just chilling there. I was watching them. It was really cool to watch them, and then my game crashed. And by the time I loaded back in, they were no longer there. So that was a bit sad. We're on right fuel tank right now, right? Yep. So I think now the fuel tanks are pretty even. We'll run on right a little bit longer. I think there has to be a 5-gallon difference max between the two tanks. So we have to keep an eye on that. It's not completely auto, this plane. I'm pretty sure there are planes where the fuel will move will move automatically between the two tanks, but this is not one of them. Beautiful coast of Victoria over there, and we have Portland kind of right in front of us. There is a POI very, very close to us as well. Oh, there we go. NEOFLY's getting hooked up again. Oh, Skyforsim. Oh my lord, I didn't realize I had Skyforsim up again. And NEOFLY has just crashed. Phenomenal. This job has been for nothing. Fantastic. Right. If I connect NEOFLY again, we might still have the job. We don't have the job. If we don't have the job, I might actually just rage quit. We've lost it. We've actually just lost it. Thanks a lot, NEOFLY, for hooking up. And causing me to lose that progress. Thank you. You're a piece of garbage. It's not even tracking where we are at the moment. And here we go, NEOFLY is hooking up again. I'll bring up NEOFLY real quick. We are roughly here-ish. And it says there's no aircraft. It says that we don't have anything here. If we look at freelance jobs, it says that we have freelance available from YPod. I think I'm gonna just rage quit here. That is so dumb. I can't deal with this. Sorry. All of that for literally nothing.